Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you feel like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you don't want to miss anything. As always, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and go ahead and comment because I love it when you comment. Alright, let's get into this video. This is my second project pan video and we are going to go over how things went, which I'm excited because I did hit a couple pans, which wasn't fully on purpose. So first we're going to go over some of the boring stuff. This is in my project pan. It's a Becca Velvet blurring primer and there's still a lot in it. I've been using it every day and there's still a lot. I need a scale to be able to tell you how much product I'm actually using. I'm sorry, I'm not that cool, but I've been using it every day and I'm going to continue to use it for my project pan number 2. I pulled out the stopper in this, the Infallible Full Wear, which was kind of stupid because it is so messy. But I think there's probably like 2/3 left and I'm going to continue to use that as well. I've used it every single day since starting the project pan. I finished my setting spray, which is not surprising because I go through setting spray fairly quickly, and yeah, this one's gone, so one down. I finished this, which was, you know, my BB cream, my foundation that I wanted to use. It is gone, so yay. I'm using this again. I can't show you how much I've really used, but I've used this quite a few times and I don't use it every time I do my makeup, but you know, it's being used just slowly. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in my project pan because I want to get rid of it. I am using the Big Ego Tarte brow cream, and this side up here is completely gone. That's kind of what I started doing, is working on the side to try to clear it out, and this is going to stay in my project pan to keep using it. And of course I'm going to pop up pictures. You know, I'm going to be in the way. I should have scooted over. Oh my goodness, so many distractions. Okay, back to it. The LMR Cosmetics, these two shades right here were in my project pan. I've definitely made some progress. I'm kind of sad that this isn't gone yet. I mean, I'm not sad because I love it. It's my favorite, but I am kind of like, it takes a lot of use. I've been using this palette probably for, I don't know, a good 5 or 6 months, like every single time I do my makeup. And before that it was like, I still used it. I'm sorry if you hear my kids. Anyways, made progress. I'll make sure to post a picture. And I had this in my project pan, and look at all of that pan. I knew that that was close to hitting pan, but I didn't think it was going to be that easy. I used it pretty much every time, and yeah, I hit pan quite a bit. It's not very deep, so I think that's kind of why. But yeah, I am going to show you the Nikki Tutorials palette. Now again, this was only for 10 uses. I wasn't trying to hit pan, but I hit pan. If you can see it, I hit pan in that Ivy shade. I used this palette 11 times out of the 10 that I wanted to, and I used every single shade in this palette, which I am excited to be able to say that I did. Yeah, that makes me happy that I used every single shade. and I hit pan. So that was an accident. I didn't think I was going to. And of course I'm going to pop up a picture up here to let you know. And I'm going to post these pictures on my Instagram at fatally.flaw.ash, so you can see like still pictures and side by sides to really see the use, because that brown got some good dips and that all in did, although pictures are still really hard too, which I guess is why you would weigh something. Okay, so now we're going to talk about what I am putting in my project pan to use, since I'm rolling out some stuff. So I'm keeping this, and I'm keeping my concealer in, and I'm keeping this in. I am adding this in. It's a setting spray locket from KBD. It was full, and I can guarantee you this will be gone. And I'll probably be starting a new one before the next project pan video. I'm keeping the brow pomade and the Everyday Vacay because I want those to be completely gone. I am adding in this foundation because it's the oldest in my collection, and it looks like it's about half gone. So we'll see how long it takes me to go through that. I was hoping it would settle more so I'd be able to tell more, but it looks like it's about half gone. I am adding in the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte because I think I'm gonna be done with that shade that's similar to this one in the Alamar, so I want to make sure I have a backup to be able to roll in. And so I'm just going to go ahead and add this right now. It does have quite a bit of a dip in it because that's the shade that I normally go for, but I might be able to add this in, and once that one bronzer is gone, I'll probably, you know, use that bronzer too. But I'm adding this palette into the project pan. I think that'll stay until it is all gone, kind of like my Alamar. Not all gone, but the shades that I use all gone. I am rolling in this palette by Tarte as well, 2 Tarte palettes. Funny. I'm going to use this shade right here called Treasure for highlight. And this one right here, which is called Escape and Heat Wave. Those all 3 are great highlighters for me, and it's the only reason I keep this palette. So I'm just gonna roll this in and see if I can make any progress on this, because I'm kind of tired of having it around, to be honest, but I do love those shades. So I just want to get more use out of them and then maybe eventually declutter this palette. I am adding in this Hourglass Rose Gold Flash highlighter too. If anybody has any tips on how to use cream highlighters, let me know, because I'm not the best at it, but I felt like I needed to add this and wanted to get some use out of it, and that's what she looks like. Basically full. I have used it probably 30 times. It's taken, I don't think it's made much progress the amount of times that I've used it, because it only takes a little bit. But if you have any tips on how to use it, let me know. That'd be great. Then we're going to, I think that is all of the stuff like that I'm rolling in or keeping to use up and declutter and get rid of. And now we're going to talk about the palette. I am rolling in the Glamlight Cake palette for my 10 uses. Again, I am doing this not to use or hit pan, I should say, not to hit pan on anything, but to use it for 10 times, which is hard for me. Like I said before, I really like just using a bunch of stuff on my eyes, and just using one thing is a challenge for me. So I really can't do the random 5 color story or use a shade until I hit pan in it. I would get so bored and so stressed out trying to get that done. So for me, 10 uses in 1 month is something that I can do with a palette. And I brought this color story in because it reminds me of summer, and I thought it would be a good palette. Oh, so I used every shade in that Nikki Tutorials palette, and that wasn't really on purpose, so that was awesome. But my plan is to hit every shade in this palette. Okay, so it's 10 times or more, and I'll roll it out when I hit every single color in this palette. I don't know who came up with that idea. I don't know. I forgot who did. So if you know who did, let me know and I'll make sure to give them credit. But I like that it's like no pan left behind. So I think that maybe that'll make some people, if you're watching this, feel a little bit better about how just 10 uses is just not very many. And no pan, because I know a lot of people watch these videos for pan specifically. So maybe that'll make some people feel better if I just go and say, all right, I'm going to use every single shade in this palette and use it 10 times. Or if I don't hit every shade 10 times, then I have to use it until I use every shade. So that's my plan and my new updated rule. I am also going to keep this Pure Bronze and Brighten in this project pan. I'm going to add this. I'm not going to work on this. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to use this as a blush. I'm a little bit scared because I don't really do like a highlighty blush, but this is very summery and orange, so I thought I would just get some more use out of this palette and just keep this in and start working on that blush. Okay, that is it for my project pan. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. The purpose of my project pans are just to get more use out of the products that I have and to help curb my buying, because I like to buy makeup. And I also would just like to get rid of some more stuff and just use it and then feel well enough, good enough about, you know, the amount of times I used it or when it's empty or whatever, just to get rid of it. So yeah, thank you. Bye. See you next time.